everyone, today's video is all about how to organise your nursery. Now my daughter is now 19 months old and basically I organised my nursery obviously before she was born, and I sort of did a video on it and everyone sort of said, I bet you won't keep it up when she's here. But I thought I'd show you it to kind of prove a point that it is, but also just to kind of give a few tips of what I've done, and obviously it's tried and tested because I've been using it for the last 19 months. Eliza actually is in the room, so you might see little glimpses of her, but she's actually asked to play in her cot, so she's contained. So what I'll do is I'll just show you the different parts and talk you through what's in there. Right, so first of all I'll start off with this unit that I got from IKEA. Now obviously it's not showing it off very well at the moment because there's something right in front of it. It's a changing mat, but like one that you put over the cot. And basically the reason why that's there is because of a morning Eliza likes to come and play in her room on her own. And I used to have everything available in my drawers, and she used to think it's quite nice to empty the drawers. So I've got that there to basically stop her doing that. So I'll just pull that out of the way so I can talk things through. So there we go. Basically each drawer has a different sort of department of clothing, really. So the top drawer has her pants and her vests. When she was younger, she used to just have the the vests with the Presteds, get my words out. But now they're sort of the big girls' vests and pants as well. And then the next drawer down is her trousers. Look at those jazzy pair. Now what I used to do was I used to be able to have them just lying lengthways. But now her trousers are far too long. Zoom out. So I'm having to fold them. But it just means that you can basically see in each sort of tower and look for certain ones. That's where the noise is coming from, Eliza. Pardon? So yeah, it's just easy to see which pair of trousers you're looking for. And then this drawer here is all pyjamas and nighties. And what I tend to do is try to keep the different sets together so that that's a set, the trousers and the tops. It's just a little bit easier, but again, these would have just been baby grows when she was younger. And then in this drawer here, I've actually got sort of thicker pyjamas, and then at the bottom I've actually got some, what are they called? Grow bags, but she doesn't actually use them now because she has a quilt, but they are in her size. Sorry, she's playing some interesting game. But they're actually in her size up to I think they're up to 24 months. So I didn't want to put them away just yet, and I just thought in case we went away or whatever, so I've kept those there. This one here is of long sleeve tops, and what I tend to do is every time I've washed them, I'll put them underneath the pile so it kind of keeps regulating the different one. And then this drawer here is of short sleeve tops. Now, being the season that it is, there's not many in there. And I just should point out basically that everything in the drawers that we're looking at is everything for her age range now, so 18 to 24. Then in here, we don't use the monitor anymore, but it is rigged up if we needed it. I didn't want to disconnect it because sometimes if my husband's in the garage and I'm not in, he needs to be able to hear her, so I've got it all ready to go. And then here we've just got some long sleeve vests, which I didn't really use. And then here we've got some sort of like jumpsuit and skirts and dresses that don't need to be hung up or anything. Then we've got socks and tights drawer. Always a sock seems to go missing, so just keep it there so that when it does turn up, I know where it is. And then this is sort of overflow of skirts and then jeans as well. Under here I basically have two baskets, one with nappies that I tend to keep for night time because they sort of last longer, and I've certainly taken them out of the packaging and sort of got them all organised. And then in this one here I keep her day nappies and all her wipes, and basically just keep it all in there so it's all contained, so that if you're sort of having to do a quick change, then you can literally, whoop, if I got my hand off the camera, whoop, just grab the relevant nappy that you need. Then I've got this shelving unit, and basically at the top shelf I've got sort of teddy bears that were actually mine, and I sort of didn't really have them anywhere to go, so I kind of put them there because they're quite cute. Then the next shelf down is basically all things that people have bought back from different holiday destinations, and they bought them for Eliza before I'd even had her and when she was really little, so that they're nicely there for her to have, kind of to look after. Next shelf down, then this shelf basically has got her very first pair of Ugg boots that my brother sent from Australia, some nappy bags, cotton wool that I don't really actually use but it's kind of there ready, her first pair of trainers that my brother bought her, and a koala bear that my parents got from Australia, and some boots that she's ready to grow into. And then the next row is basically, if I kind of pan back, shoes that are in her age, not age range, her size for now, so size 4s. And I basically have them all there, although she does have her permanent Clark's ones, they're there for other occasions. And I did find these are actually little plant pots, really useful for putting cotton wool and earbuds in as well, or whatever they're meant to be called, because they're not meant to put in your ears. And then just some little keepsake things that she got for her first birthday. And then basically on this work surface, I didn't originally think that I'd put a changing mat on there and change her there, but I found it easier to place one actually over the cot. So I used that. And then basically I've got on here a teddy bear from Harrods from her age group with something that she's made. And then I use this surface basically for things if I need to get ready. So if I know that in the morning I've got to get out quite quick, I put out her outfit for the day on that work surface so I can just grab it. I've got 2 bags there. Basically one's her nursery bag, that's always ready and packed for the next time, and then the other bag is a bag that she goes to my parents in. Well, she doesn't go in the bag but she goes with the bag, basically things that need to go forward and back can go in that bag, but it's just ready so they're not sort of scrabbling for a carrier bag or something like that. And then just sort of teddies and things and hairbrushes and hair clips. Then here I have a notice board. I don't really use that much, but I sort of use it to put things on like before she was born, and then sort of in her first year, or little signs or notices, but I don't really use it that much. I tend to use the one from downstairs. Then over her bed, a friend actually made this for me when I was expecting Eliza, and then when I had Eliza she came and brought it round, so I thought that was lovely. And then her cot, obviously she's got it on the lowest setting at the moment because obviously she could climb out at any moment. And then she's got her pillow and her matching duvet cover. And what I like to do is take it off every time she's come out of it, just to kind of air the bed a little bit. And then this is her wardrobe. It might look very disorganised, but it is quite organised actually. Basically, we've got a section to hang up her dresses and her coats that she thinks quite funny. And then at the top I've actually got bits that are ready to go into the loft that she doesn't use anymore, or Christmas presents that were purchased for her that are ready for her like when she's a little bit older. Then I've got one of these organisers that was just from IKEA, and basically she's got some, I can't think what they're called, but basically they go over pyjamas, like sleep suits. Then some blankets that she doesn't really need anymore, some shoes that she's ready to grow into, all her swimming accessories, and then some more sleep suits to wear over pyjamas but for her next size up, and then all her bedding, like the mattress covers are all under there. Then this bit that looks a bit of a mess is basically, I always have a bag on the go for when she's outgrown something that needs to basically go in the loft or to friends and family. And so basically I always keep a bag there to keep filling it up, and as you can see it's pretty full, so it needs to be distributed elsewhere. And then she's got her sort of swimming life jacket thing type thing, and then like a duvet cover, not a duvet, and then like a quilt. And then underneath is basically one of those vacuum bags of clothes for her next size. Because basically people have been very generous at passing clothes on to Eliza, so I always keep everything in the right size order. So that will be basically the 2 to 3 range. And so that's the best way really to be. And then on the top of the wardrobe, if I can get that high, is basically 3 to 4. And then one basic way of keeping organised in the toy department is if you've got any sort of little toys, I tend to use little boxes like this that she can keep little toys into. And then even at her age, I'm sort of encouraging her to say, look, put all the toys in the box. Whereas I think if it's too big, it seems too much of a big task to do. But she does have some other like IKEA toy boxes as well. So I hope you found this video useful. I think the biggest message that I can sort of give you is to be organised, and it helps you in the long run, because everything, as you saw in the drawers, was all the right separate departments. So, you know, like quickly I've just run her bath and I need to quickly grab her pyjamas, but if I'm rifling through other things it's going to take me longer. And jobs like sorting it out. I mean, when they're asleep, you can always sort all the different things into the different departments, and then you can always take them in, or the next day put them all into the right sections. And definitely also keep everything in the right age brackets, like I did with the vacuum bags. And so that basically means that when they're ready to go to the next size, you've got everything together. But it also means that, especially at the start, that when people have bought you lots of things, things don't go missing, and then suddenly you discover them and you think, oh, that would have been perfect for so-and-so. Or, you know, at the same like, that would have been perfect for Christmas, but I didn't realise, and things like that. So that's kind of, it might seem very organised, or it might seem disorganised to you. I just think it's the best way to sort of go forward with having a baby and getting organised, really. So I hope you found some points useful. If you'd like me to go over any more detail or give you more tips on different things to do with the nursery or organising your house, then just let me know. So take care, everyone. Bye!